Alright, greetings everybody. I thought a video would be a lot easier than me typing a super long email about this Teambuildr app. So I'll try to be concise here and go over a few key points. First off, when you get into the app, go into your settings and turn on your message notifications. Anytime I want to communicate with you, I'll send you a message through the Teambuildr app, and that should get pushed right to your phone. You might have to go into your phone's individual app settings and enable the push notifications. So please do that right away. On that note, if you need to contact me, just message me through the Teambuildr app. Up here I'm on the desktop version, but we have a little envelope up here where you can message me. The phone app looks very similar. Getting into the workout, so this is the workout view. Phone will look a little different, but this is one of our women's soccer players I'm using as an example. And this is her workout for, looks like for Friday, May 24th. Now if I click on the individual exercise, this is what things will look like on your phone. This will be an individual screen, that will be the next screen, and so on. So the way Teambuildr works, if we go back out to this view, we have A exercises, B exercises, C's, etc. Everything is supersetted. We want to do the A's together, the B's together, the C's together, and so forth. So she would do one set of her dumbbell warm-up and then one set of her partner med ball toss and then repeat. Do the second set, and then we go down and do the same thing here, here, and here. And this ensures the most efficient workout. Now in terms of typing in data, we have some movements that are just completion movements. A little hard to see here because I'm trying to film a screen, but there is a grayed out check mark right here. So when she completes this movement for 2 sets, she's just going to click that and the check mark will get filled in and away she goes. So her first 2 movements are completion movements. Now we go on to her B movements. And since Bree's been doing this workout all of spring, most of her weights are already loaded. And that's why we use Teambuildr. Teambuildr uses the inputs that you provide and populates the workouts in the upcoming weeks based on your performance. So the way we read this is today for standing landmine press, she's got a set of 8 and a set of 6. Those are her warm-up sets, and then 2 sets of 6. And her weight's populated in here. So she'd do a set of 8 at 50, and then 6 at 60, set of 6 at 70, and now you see this cell has no data in it. This is just called an open set. And open sets are used quite a bit. We got one over here for her single arm dumbbell snatch. We got one over here for the trap bar deadlift. The purpose of the open set is to move up in weight if you think you can get all the reps. So if Bree completes 6 reps at 70 pounds and she feels like she can do a little more, maybe she tries 75 and she gets 6 reps, she can click in here and input 75 pounds and then click save. Now, one thing that's very, very important is, I don't know if you can really see it very well since I'm trying to film a computer screen, but these weights are kind of grayed out just a little bit. They're really begging for you to type 50 over the 50 and 60 over the 60. You do not want to do that. Anytime Teambuildr gives you a weight or reps, never ever type over the weight and the reps. Just leave it as is. The only time we enter data is if the cell is blank, or sometimes under certain circumstances the reps will say 0 when we're doing a max rep set. So if it's blank, type in the weight. If it's a 0, type in the reps. That's the only time we input data. Now let me give you another circumstance. Let's say she tried 75 pounds and she didn't get 6 reps. She only got 4 or 5. Again, we don't want to type over the data, so I do not want her to change this from 6 to 5 or 4. I just want her to type 70 pounds into this cell because that was her best performance, which was right here. And then she would just save that. Now moving on here, you can see trap bar deadlift. We have some weights populated, and then she's got a blank set right here where she can move up. And this is a consistency throughout the workout. You'll see these blank sets a lot. When you start your workouts, all of your sets will be blank. Every single one will be blank because Teambuildr doesn't know how strong you are yet. When you type in the weights, anything with a bar, please provide total weight. And anything with a dumbbell, please provide the weight of one dumbbell. For example, here on her single arm dumbbell snatch, that's the weight of one dumbbell, which is 25 and then 30, etc. Now sometimes I will use as many as possible sets, and that is signified by the acronym AMAP. So here I jumped to Bree's workout from a couple days ago. So we got band pull-ups, 2 sets of 8, that's warm-up, and then it says up here AMAP, AMAP. AMAP means as many as possible. And in that case, you'd want to input the weight and the reps. That is the only case. And a lot of athletes ask me, well, how many reps should I get? So let's say we're doing a dumbbell movement, and we get you through your warm-up, and maybe you do like a set of 6, and I give you a weight, and then the last set is AMAP. Typically, you want to shoot for getting around the number of reps as the set before. So if the set before was 6, we want to choose a weight where we can get around 6 reps before failure. If you get a few more, it's not a big deal. If you get 1 or 2 less, it's not a big deal either. I do put notes on these exercises. It's very important to read the notes. So you can see here the name of the exercise is in the big font, but then the small font is the sets and reps, and I leave a note in here. For example, first 2 sets warm up. On this example, I have pull-ups and band pull-ups. Okay, so that's basically the same muscles that we're working, but if you read the note here, it says do pull-ups or band pull-ups, not both. The same thing here. So this is an either-or situation. I have some athletes on the women's soccer team that are pretty good at pull-ups. They can do quite a few with body weight. I have a few athletes that can do body weight plus weight, so they would do this. A set of 8 and a set of 6 to warm up, which is on the lap pull. There's a note. And then 2 sets of 4, with some of them body weight would be sufficient, where 4 is pretty tough. Other athletes, they need to hang 10 or 15 pounds from them, so 4 reps is pretty hard. Other athletes, they need a band for assistance, so they would do 2 sets of 8 on the lap pull, and then it's 2 sets of failure here. Now with some of these movements, when you click on it, you'll see that there's a little video camera. We're in the process of loading all of the videos for these movements. So we filmed 160 videos. They're getting uploaded as I speak. So when your workout starts on May 29th, you should see this video camera all over the place. You can click on it and boom, right here is, and that is not me, by the way. That is a stock video from Teambuildr. So as you can see, this exercise doesn't have that little camera. We just didn't get those filmed yet. Right? And that, in a nutshell, is Teambuildr. Now, you might have to find a different gym to work out at if you can't pull off all of these movements in your high school gym. You might have to pay a small membership fee to find a good gym. That's just the cost of doing business. When you arrive in fall, my expectation is that you are proficient with this app, that you've downloaded it, and that you've been doing this work. That is my expectation, because you will start on the varsity team's workout right from day one. And you do not want to be in the group of athletes that hasn't done the work all summer. That is going to make your fall very, very tough, trying to start school and start practice and meet new people, and everything in the weight room is new. Now, if you find a good gym and it has most things that you need, but you just can't pull off 1 or 2 movements, just send me a video. Tell me or send me a message. Tell me the problem that you're having, and we can definitely find a substitute video for you. Okay, so that's been 10 minutes already. Sorry, that was way longer than I expected. But in a nutshell, that's Teambuildr. If you want a little more information, you can go on the Teambuildr website, and they have a lot of really helpful tutorial videos to get you going. One last thing, again, I'm going to emphasize this again. When Teambuildr gives you sets and reps, do not type over them, ever. Teambuildr will go crazy with your estimated max, and it's really going to mess up the workouts, and then I have to go in there and manually change them. So don't ever type over the weight and the reps. We only want to type data in when it's blank, or in the case of an as many as possible set, this will be blank, or sometimes, depending on your phone in the app version, it's a 0. Anything with body weights, if it indicates weight, just put 0 for that to indicate body weight. All right? Any questions? Shoot me a message on Teambuildr.